gouvernance de l'informatique de l'entreprise est devenu un grand sujet d'importance pour les conseils d'administration. Et l'objectif aujourd'hui, c'était plutôt de conscientiser les conseils d'administration, les administrateurs et les directeurs sur les conseils, sur l'importance de cet aspect de bonne gouvernance. Et ISACA sont les experts dans le domaine de la sécurité, parce qu'il s'agit non seulement de la gouvernance de l'informatique de l'entreprise a deux aspects. S'assurer que les objectifs de l'entreprise, la stratégie de l'entreprise est soutenue par l'informatique et qu'il y a une vraie valeur ajoutée. Et de l'autre côté, la sécurité de cette informatique.
Cette session aujourd'hui, ça coïncide avec la session d'hier. ISACA avait voulu faire un Business Opportunity Workshop à Maurice, surtout pour créer l'awareness et sensibiliser les gens dans le domaine professionnel, informatique, la sécurité et la gouvernance. Et deuxièmement, c'est dans le plan de l'Africa Strategy. C'est comment ISACA veut venir implanter en Afrique et aussi créer surtout à Maurice. Et la session d'hier, c'était surtout avoir un workshop avec tous les top guys du business, et juste pour aller voir quels sont les pain points, mais aussi quelles sont les business opportunities que ISACA peut apporter, peut aider à travers le chapitre. Il y a des opportunités qui ont été développées, surtout pour la promotion de ISACA à Maurice, et aussi comment ISACA International peut venir nous aider.
And we're here in Mauritius, we've graciously been offered the opportunity to talk to MIOD about governance and current trends and what we see. And, you know, part of the conversation I talked about was really framing what's happening in the marketplace today, with business leadership really driving where things are. Technology is changing everything we do, and as IT professionals, it's really important that we adapt our style with the pressures of us to actually both deliver and reduce expenses with the existing solutions and implement new solutions, while at the same time being innovative becomes quite a challenge. So one way of managing that is actually implementing a governance framework to actually map the capabilities that you require at the strategic level all the way down to the projects and the implementations themselves, also enabling those processes which tend to provide some structure around innovation, because innovation by itself cannot be successful. It creates chaos unless there is some managed process to implement it. The largest organizations in the world are most successful because they have an innovation process that they use, and that enables the individuals to be innovative and creative within that structure, and it's really critical. We also talked earlier about cybersecurity, and one impact of cybersecurity is security has to be built in from the beginning all the way through the end. A lot of the challenges we had with Internet of Things actually occurred because technology got ahead of security. So one way of ensuring that security is built is including that within the overall governance framework that we have. I also kind of talked about the history of governance, how it started as more of an audit function, moved into a control function, and then it became more of an IT governance effort. And now what we see it is really a way of managing our enterprise technology capabilities. Why? Because recent studies have shown that only 58% of expenses are actually, with technology expenses, are actually associated within and managed by the IT organization. Business organizations tend to manage the other 42%. However, we as IT stewards have to make sure that we're providing an enterprise solution across the board. And the way we do that is we have to have a framework to be able to manage those resources, manage those expenses, and also be able to report out how we're achieving our business capabilities.
The global challenges that we face in the area of cybersecurity, and how business innovation is sometimes disabled rather than enabled by cybersecurity. We had a great conversation today about what it takes for training a skilled workforce globally, the challenges facing both enterprises and governments in terms of hiring and finding qualified individuals, and then the programs and the processes that we have in place to help fill that skills gap. So globally there's a skills challenge, and that skills challenge also impacts Mauritius. Cybersecurity is becoming the number one threat and concern of many many enterprises and governments. And with that threat, the other side of that, there's a skills gap. And it's filling that skills gap and enabling business innovation through technology and protecting against the important assets of an enterprise or a government with cybersecurity practices, training, education, and certification in some cases.